Hey everyone, I'm Spectral Star, and welcome back to Let's Play Praey for the Gods. Super cold in my house today. This is a different video. This is a little bit different. I've got an electric heater right next to me. I'm sorry, I've got a little attention deficit disorder. It sucks, but that's me. Got a little space heater over here. Hopefully it isn't burning through on the mic or coming through on the mic. I don't know how it would burn through. Anyways, this video is a little different because I'm doing post-commentary. Post-commentary means that you're recording audio commentary after you've played the game. A lot of Let's Players do this. I'm just doing it this time because I didn't really know how to record this video. But as you can see, this is a video that helps you find these idols and certain places of interest and the giant warriors, how to solve some puzzles in the game, stuff like that, you know, fun stuff. And yeah, so basically this is what's left of the game after you beat the final boss or whatever. I could have swore there was a secret boss. I read somewhere that there was, but the giant warriors, I don't believe they count. They're bosses, but they're like side bosses or something. And yeah, in here you gotta light these torches up after you put you flush the toilet, you flush the water down. And I screw up here a little bit, yeah. But no biggie. You can screw up. And just gotta shoot another fire arrow over here, and then, you know, probably could have edited that a little better, but oh well, I'm kind of lazy. But yeah, this game's super awesome. We get a new piece of gear here. I think it's part of the heavy set. I'm not for sure. By the way, there's this awesome guide on Steam in the secrets section. I can't remember who posted about it, but it's incomplete as of right now, and it's a little bit flawed. Like, he's got the same screenshot for two different idol places, and I would like to think that if he polishes, or she, whoever wrote this guide, polishes it up, we'll be able to find all the idols, which I'm just missing one of the idols. I think I've gotten everything else except for some of the backer DLC that came from kickstarting the game, backing it. Here's another one of these giant warrior guys, and I'm not gonna fight him. It's gonna be heavily edited, this whole video, so you're not gonna see a lot of this. I'm just showing you what it takes to begin with to get on this warrior's back. You have to knock him to his knees. And yeah, he does that and get away because that's super damaging. It's super effective against living things like you. Yeah, you just, I think I get him down on his feet here. No. Whatever you do, don't take that attack. Alright, there we go. And I broke my axe along with it. There's other fights with these guys that are a little bit easier depending on the terrain, and you'll see that soon enough. I'm not going to, like I said, after he does the struggle bit and I pound his little keister with this piston thing, it's going to start heavily editing, or going in the heavy edit mode. It just shows me kicking their ass and that's it, and then we're moving on. Because you guys, you might not be here for a tutorial, but I still wanted to show you from my previous recordings how to do it if I hadn't in those videos. I'm pretty sure I did. As you can see, the editing starts. It has a little frame drop there. The snow really messes with it sometimes. Still though, early access game, really solid, especially since 3 people developed it. It's insane. Get all this crazy loot. I'm not going to show myself picking up all of it, I don't think so. If I remember my edit, yes, there we go. Okay. Okay, so this one is inside of a giant statue, which I honestly think they're just giant corpses. They could just be statues, but I don't know. I just feel like they're corpses. I want to think they're corpses. You know, that's just the way I feel about it. You need 3 pieces of boar meat, and 1 piece is already provided to you. And yeah, when I go to the map screen, you can see exactly where I'm at. And yeah, we just totally missed this one. Just drop them in their selected square slots. Selected square slots. And boom. Get another idol. The idols emit this high frequency shiny sound. That's not really high frequency, but it's a high note. And there you go. We've got 3 of them. So now I just, you know, juice myself up. Yeah. There you go. Juiced up. Just like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Alright. So now, we're up here. And this is a place of interest that I wanted to show off. This tree. Wow. Are we in Minecraft? I just thought this tree was kind of weird looking right here, so, you know, just showing it off. It's so ridiculous. Another place of interest. You guys know those big hands that juts out of the side of the mountains like, touch me, oh God, you know, or whatever. Which is why I think these are corpses. Honestly, I don't feel like they're statues. They're probably statues, but I think they're corpses. Maybe they are statues from the fallen or whatever. The women, the dead women warriors at the beginning of the game that, you know, come to life when you come near them. You're trying to get like some arrows or something out of the archery range. Maybe they chiseled them out of stone. It looks like it could be made out of stone. It looks like it is made out of stone. But I feel like these hands are actual hands. People used to be this big and used to... But I'm probably dead wrong. I don't know. The developers, if they knew I existed, I'm sure they would get back to me on that. Or maybe not. Who knows? Maybe they're just keeping it secret till the full release. When there is actually more story. Lots of story in this game. I try to go to sleep so I can get rid of the snowstorm effect. And to also replenish my sleep gauge so Freddy Krueger doesn't come after me. Another point of interest, I just go around looking at these hands. These hands extending to the heavens. You know, just a few times. I think there's like 3 or 4 of them in the game. Oh yeah, speaking of the giants, there might be 3 or 4 of them too. I'm not sure. I think somebody said in the guide that there was 2, but I feel like there's 3. Anyways, yeah, just showing you how to walk on an arm up to a thumb or wrist. This game, it's a blast. I ran out of stamina there. That's wonderful. I need more stamina gauge. Yeah, like, do you guys feel like these giant hands and giant people stuck in the ground are statues, or do you think they're corpses from like a past civilization that was wiped out by the gods? And they prayed to the gods. Look, I mean, it's like they're praying right now, like, why did you kill us? I don't know. Maybe just some artsy-fartsy dudes running around chiseling this shit out of rock. Like they had to cut this mountain down from this height just to get that hand part. I don't know. I do a little floaty-toady on down back to the arena where we fought the bird of Praey, the god bird of Praey. And yeah, we'll see his statue soon enough. Where that's his corpse. He turned into a statue. So that's what makes me think that these statues were actually just people, or you know, or gods themselves. I have no idea. That's something we'll have to speculate on until later versions and maybe later bosses. There's 2 more bosses coming out in the next few patches. From what I've seen from the roadmap, the development roadmap. Okay, and now we're here to like the left of the bird arena, or the north of the bird arena. Yeah, there's a little water drop off next to a mountain. There's some shit here you can stand on, and you can grab another icon or idol. And we're back here at the other hand, and this is weird. This is to the south of the bird, a little bit to the southwest of the bird arena. You hit this thing. I didn't know this when I first played this, so, or when I got here the first time, because I didn't really get time to actually look at all of it. And here's another arm that I will inevitably climb and show that my climbing skills have not improved since last time, but hopefully I won't run out of stamina. But like I said, these have got to be giant human corpses, because if you kill the bosses in this game, they just turn into giant stone statues, you know, and they're not half as big as these guys are. These guys are huge. It's like what the hell happened? They're so big. How could they just die like this? Makes you wonder. And here we are. It's somewhere else. I would have showed you where all that led to, but it doesn't really lead you anywhere. There's no idols over there or anything. Really hardly any idols to the south. Maybe one or two, but not that far south. Yeah. And yeah, we find us a map here. A treasure map. So we can find a new piece of gear, which is right around here. It shows you a red X to where you can go and locate this stuff. I think I grabbed some berries. Do I grab some berries? Oh man, them berries look so good. Oh god, berries. Berries give you the shits, you know. They're laxatives. Actually, I don't know if that's true or not. I think any fruit can give you a laxative type of deal. I'm not sure. Why am I even talking about this? If you gotta poop, you gotta poop. But this is ridiculous. Hook shots are awesome in this game, by the way. And I don't show this, I don't think. But you can, and I didn't show this in any of the gameplay that I've done up to this point. But you can jump off of platforms and use the hook shot to catch the walls. Like to, you know, just jump off a cliff and shoot a wall with the hook shot, and then it'll send you there. You know, you'll grapple on. It's pretty awesome. So this room got me hard, like, until I looked it up. It's ridiculous. Like, you wouldn't even know that the floor is made of wood. But then you see this little painting on the wall there in front of you of a fire. And then boom. The fireworks begin. And I burned myself just a little bit. It's amazing how stuff catches on fire. Try to go over here and smack this one. Okay, well I got that one. I figured it would catch fire too. But as you can see, as the smoke dissipates, the fire dissipates, you can go down into a secret cavern entrance, which I love that about this game. Needs to be more of those types of puzzles, because this got me. I must have passed over this like 50,000 times just looking for idols and secrets and stuff. And I almost found every single one of them except for one idol. And if you guys have been watching this LP, maybe you know which idol I'm talking about. At the end of this, hopefully you'll see all the idols that I collect, because I'm still going to collect a few more. Here's how you do this puzzle, by the way. And I failed it once trying to do it, so gotta wait for this arrow and the fire and the lantern to line up. Pro shots. Yep. Here we go. We're pulling that bowstring back as hard as we can. Yep. Don't be ginger with it. Yeah, there you go. And there's also those little middle things right there. Don't worry about those. They're kind of just, you know, there. But there are 6 lanterns in all, and you're going to need some arrows, and you're going to need a couple of bows, maybe one bow, whatever. I tried to set up a campfire here so I could just, you know, like, get past all that jumping to the other side business, but you have to jump to the other side unless you've got a ton of wood and therefore can make more fireplaces than I could, or campfires. Then you know you're good to go. Now this is a little bit tricky, but all I need to do is get onto that little, yeah, this little weird thingamabob. I don't even know what you call these things. And it looks like I'm having a little bit of trouble trying to figure out how legs work, as you can see. Okay. I was trying to hump it into submission. So now that we're over here, do the same thing to these other lanterns. Boop. And I wish I was super quick, but if I don't pull that bowstring all the way back, I typically miss everything I shoot at. You guys have seen this. Whoever watches me sees me miss. And I may not be proud of it, but you know what? Screw it. I gotta be better than somebody, right? At least somebody. Come on. Cut me some slack here. So, you don't have to do this, because I just realized right there you could probably just jump from that moving platform onto that. And what have we got in here? Another piece of gear. And we got the heavyset shirt and the heavyset gauntlets. We got the heavyset gauntlets for this, at least I think that's the heavyset. We got the heavyset gauntlets out of there. And there's these guys with flags, and they're just sitting there. I don't know what that's all about. You see a lot of them. Well, not a lot of them, but you see a few of them throughout the 3 or 4 continents. Or 3 continents. I don't think there's a night on the middle worship thing that you start out in after you kill every boss. There's another idol. Another tiki head, if you will. It's right there. Just snatch it on up. I think we've got another power up here, maybe? No, not yet. Okay, this is that little area right outside the altar worship area. You know, just it's one of the caves there in the starting area, and you get another idol, tiki head. And you know, I go out the back end of this, but I never actually show the map here. I kind of screwed that up. But you might be able to recognize this place. Hopefully you won't be too screwed. Johnny Too Screwed. Full name, Johnny Too Screwed. So yeah, you come out the back here, and it's, you know, whatever. And this is an area of interest. These weird monolith-looking things that are as big as the main monolith. Well, I mean, they look like the main monolith. They're not quite as big. They're little miniature versions. And that's on the left side, or the right side of the area. The left side is right here. But you can also find another idol head, which I don't notice it until I get down here. I'm thinking, ooh, birds. So I shoot the bird on the right, and I'm like, is that a bird? I'm sitting there questioning myself already. That's a tiki head. That's a tiki head. I want to kill this bird, though, because I need his feathers. I do show the map on this side, so, you know. Yeah, like I said, the previous area mirrors this area. That's where you get the next idol. Boom. And I think now we've got a power up. Yes, we do. 3 out of 3. And there we go. See, look, it's getting almost maxed out, as you can see, the stamina gauge. Which I had to play this game. I must have spent like hours looking for the last tiki head. Hours. We'll get to that, though. We'll get to that. We'll talk about it. In this area, I'm on top of the starting area. You know, the blue pool of liquid and all that. And I just, you know, I'm showing how you can get up here. You got to climb that one little pillar right there, that man-made pillar on your right as you come into the area with the blue water and the boss faces. You got to have this much stamina, though, like exactly this much that I've got. Because you can't stop and eat like any stamina food. You have to keep climbing, and it's kind of glitchy. It's kind of messy because it doesn't want to climb up on the front part. You have to move to the side and climb it on your side. It's weird. And this is pretty straightforward. You just climb up. There's a little area to the right there, atop the iceberg, that you can rest on and keep going. And yeah, here we go. We're getting to the this broken monument. We're getting to the tallest part of the game. At least I think it's the tallest part of the game. And I'm having a little trouble trying to climb up there. So I have to get on this other rock here, and there we go. See, it's a little bit weird. It's a little bit weird. I was just catching my stamps there, because you never know. You think you'd just slip off stuff like this with all that snow. But not in this game. So here we are. The tippity top, and we're only halfway up. And well, y'all know who says that. Yep. And God, it is super tall. Be careful getting down. And here's another one of those giant warrior guys. He saw me and started sniping me, stream sniping me. I get hit there. Doesn't do too much though, luckily. Luckily the game knows that him being able to see you like that isn't bullshit and doesn't make him like super snipey. If his bolts were just a little bit faster and a lot more stronger, you'd be returning this game. Oh man. And oh yeah, back here behind that dead warrior, you know, is a idol head. And I also show the map where this is. Thank goodness for that guide on Steam, the Secrets Guide. It really helped out a lot, even though it was super flawed, the guide. It was kind of flawed. Like, it just needed a little touching up, you know? I mean, not everybody knows where everything is yet. There's like 22 or 23 idols in the game. I found 22 of them, I swear. One more and I would have had a full gauge. And you'll see that at the end of the game, or at the end of the episode when I show it, or whenever it happens. What a yawn. Of course here, you need venison. You drop the deer meat. Expensive ass deer meat. Which I hate parting with because it's really, really good for healing and eating. And boom, there you go. That's where that is. Sometimes you just gotta wait because I forget to show where the map is. This is probably my first collectibles secrets video that I've ever done. I'm pretty sure it is the first. Anyways, here we go. I can show off some cool, neat little tricky trues to fight this goober. Like I said, heavily edited. Boom. Okay, here comes a trick jump because he's down a hill a little bit. You can do this. Alright, boom. Bypassed the beating his legs up part, which is super nice. And I tried for it again here, but I think I failed. Yeah. And then I try for it again and fail, and again, and I get it. Yay. As long as there's a little hill, this guy's gonna die pretty quickly. No beating up, using your weapons, anything like that. Really cool stuff. Here's where I am now, and there's one of these night guys up here, but not only that, there's also an idol. Bam. I don't know what the flags mean, or what they stand for. There's different colors and different animals on the flags. And yeah, I just realized that I got 3 out of 3, so time to eat up. Look at that. Look at how close that is. One more set of 3, and I'm good. And over here, you've got one at the top, like north of the starting area, like the beginning tutorial level with the big skull giant guy. You have to come all the way out here. I suggest using the wind and your floaty flyer kite thingy here, your glider, basically. And here we are. And I've already done this puzzle. Fire, you know, you just use fire arrows and boom, shakalaka. Rip Van Winkle, and there you go, you got another idol. And that'll be it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm Spectral Star. See you later.